Hi guys, and welcome back to our tutorial series. In the last tutorial I showed you guys how to create a dynamic movement for your camera, and in today's tutorial, like I promised, I will be teaching you how to use animations on your character, because at the moment it's very plain. You know, if we walk, we get no movements on the legs, we get no movements on the upper body. It's just a robotic movement. We just get back, forward, left and right. Let's start using the animations that come with the bootcamp soldier. Now if you don't know, I believe it's in tutorial 30 where we started setting the character up. I started to use the Unity's bootcamp soldier. Simple reason, because it's available to everyone and it would be easy to follow along with, and second of all, it comes with a lot of animations. I think about 72. Yeah, it is 72. Okay, and we can use possibly all of those. And what I'm going to teach you guys today is basic animation, not advanced animation. Now I'm going to show you what the difference is. Well, I'm trying to explain it, because I'm going to teach you how to make the other one. Now advanced animation is this kind of stuff. As you can see, he's running. It looks like he's playing his normal animation, but it's not. It's actually change the animation speed, and it's using crossfade, which is a blending option which blends animation together so it comes out smoothly. So as you can see, he's running, but as soon as I let go, he's gonna crossfade back into his idle animation like so. Now normal animation methods, which is animation not play, won't work like this. They look very strange. What happens is when you run, it will stop immediately and go back into the idle animation. It won't give you this 1 second delay so it can return back to its original position. Now if you guys play games like, I don't know, Uncharted, I won't say first person use this a lot because there's hardly no point. And yeah, so if you play those third person games, you'll notice how Uncharted 3, 2 and 1 have all these fantastic animations, and when you watch them you notice how fast and well they blend. Well, that's all to do with crossfading as well. It's how it's set up for the character. So he could have like a run animation, he could have a normal animation, and all they have to do is tweak the animation and apply some figures to it. And that's what the crossfade animation tutorials will cover. But as for this tutorial, it won't be covering this, and you will see a major difference when we start working on it. It won't be as good as the crossfade tutorials. Trust me, as soon as I start teaching you guys about crossfade, you're gonna fall in love with it. I can guarantee you that. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is start off with, I'm gonna take away my FPS input controller script, and I'm gonna apply the old one back onto this because I was updating it, and obviously you guys still have the old one, so it won't make sense if I open the new one and you try to follow along. It won't make sense. So here's the old one. Let me just quickly apply the mesh variable back, which was our player, so the raycast could shoot out from, the door could open. Okay, gonna go open the script, so bear with me. Okay, now I just started to do the animation thing, so I was testing it. Now I'm just gonna delete this, and I'm gonna start teaching you guys from scratch. Oops, sorry. Save. Now the first thing I want to show you guys something is, if you click on the soldier under the main player, notice all these animations here. Now for example, if I click on crouch and I look for crouch, which is over here, you see this, it says crouch, open bracket, animation clip, close bracket, compress, simple rate, and wrap mode and bounds. But why ain't this selectable? Because this is a read-only file, and whoever created it in whatever package made it a read-only file. So how do we come around this, and why is it useful? I'll explain to you why in a bit, so follow along. Click on I won't be needing this animation. Let me go back onto the soldier, look for this idle animation. Let me delete some stuff that I will be doing again so I can show you properly. Okay, let's look for his idle animation. His idle animation is here somewhere. Okay, it's not, so I'll look over here. I can find it quickly. Idle animation, where are you? There we are. Idle animations right over here. Now normally if I click on the soldier and click on one of these animations, what happens is Unity also shows me where the animation file is itself. As you can see, crouch, strafe, run, right, aim is over here. So it takes you directly onto the animation file, which is good. But for now we're not going to worry about that. I'm just going to worry about the idle. So we've got the idle animation over there. And as you can see, it's still got the same problem. We can't access any of these properties and change them around. Okay, so to get around that, it's very simple. All you do is go to edit, make sure you got the animation file selected, and then from edit click on duplicate. Now duplicate made a new version of the animation, but it's not read-only this time, and it's changeable. That's all you have to do if you want to make changes to animations. Rename this to idle underscore main. Save that. Okay, back into Unity for a second. Now as you can see, you got sample rate and wrap mode. Now the main thing I'm worried about here is the wrap mode, because I want it to loop. So to do that, click on this default list button over here and select loop. Now we want it to loop because we don't want it to play once and just stop. We want it continuously playing until we do something else. So save that, and let's go into our script. Now before you do, sorry, let's run this. Let's run this. Now when we start the game, okay, that looks wrong. If you guys can see what I'm seeing. Okay, if you don't see it, look where the green yellow line's sticking out from. Okay. Yeah, sorry, if I run the game, you notice that no idle animations playing. It's just standard movements. It's just still. So how do we apply animations to this? Very simple. I want to go to the start function. Now the reason for this is because I don't want to put an update yet, because we're not going to be pressing any key. As soon as the game starts, we want the idle animation to play. So that's what we're going to do first. So all I'm going to say is animation dot play, open bracket, close curly brace, two speech marks in here, and put idle animation name in here. So idle underscore main is what I called it. That's it. That's all you have to do to call the animation.